So these are readings of the book Awakening, a Sufi Experience by Pir Vilayat Inayat Khan. There are many different kinds of meditations in this book, and in general there are thousands of ways to meditate. And an important part of the meditation is to be aware of your breath and to pay attention to your thoughts. And in some of the meditations you use visualization and imagination. This part is called Luciferian Light versus True Illumination, polishing the mirror of the heart. So in the Sufi tradition, the center of the soul is the heart, and they often talk about purification of the heart, using different methods to purify the heart. That is the spiritual path. As many teachers before have proclaimed, there is an ongoing battle in the universe between good and bad, between the pure light of selfless dedication to the highest ideal and Luciferian light that is clouded with the shadows of selfish egotism. What exactly is Luciferian light? It is light that has become disconnected from its divine source. When we lose our sense of belonging to the totality, our experience of light can become misleading, deceptive, and ultimately counterproductive, as in the case of Lucifer, the fallen angel. So Luciferian light is a light that has become disconnected from its divine source. You could say it's disconnecting from your origin, from God. So the example of Lucifer, the fallen angel, and Luciferian light, that acts as a warning to those, for example, who want to work with the aura in order to become more personally radiant, rather than seeing the self within the context of the divine light of the whole universe. In fact, so going back, you want to make sure that what you don't do is that you don't want to work with the aura in order to become more personally radiant, because that will be selfish. Ultimately, it will be selfish. So instead, what you want to do is you want to see the self within the context of the divine light of the whole universe. So being disconnected just as an individual versus being connected, the self being connected to the divine light of the whole universe. In fact, before undertaking practices with light, it is important to recognize that there are moral issues surrounding enlightenment that must be confronted. Reactions such as greed, intolerance, impatience, resentment, anger, or cruelty, these negative attitudes, negative perspectives, negative mindsets, they block the process of deep transformation. And these negativities lock us into our separateness. So if these shadows are present, the person may be able to attain a certain state of luminosity, but it will be Luciferian light that can be used for the wrong purposes, whether manipulation, intrigue, or personal gain. So that's not the purpose, the ultimate purpose of meditation and this practice. The purpose is not to use these abilities, these skills for selfish purposes, or to have a context of separateness. So instead, these teachings are about seeing yourself within the context of the divine light of the whole universe, being connected to everyone else, seeing yourself in them, seeing how you are connected to nature and the world and to the rest of the universe, seeing how you as a being of light, as light transforms into matter. Light is energy, and E equals mc squared. The connection between light and matter, and the human body has a quote unquote, some people call it aura, a glow, a brightness or dullness. So connecting, feeling that connection between the human and God, and not feeling separate and disconnected, but feeling that connection as a being of light, connecting yourself to the light of the universe. And as you know, white light is separated into the colors of the rainbow: violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. So the different dimensions of light, how they become evident and visible in the universe. If you want to fulfill your deep longing for light, you need to look within to see what it is that veils the light of the universe. This is the shadow described by the psychologist Carl Jung. The light of our being is always present, undefiled and pure as a child, but it is hidden unless we are able to meticulously work with each of those elements beclouding the light. Then negative emotions can be transmuted into positive, powerful feelings of love, compassion, and generosity. Light practices require a capacity for profound truthfulness, a process that can be facilitated by psychological self-examination. So usually to resolve a serious problem requires attacking that problem or addressing that problem from many different directions. As a teacher once told me, you cannot jump over the problem, you cannot go around the problem, you cannot go under it. The only way to resolve a problem is to face it bravely and go through it. You have to go through it. Honoring the truth is an extremely important principle. Telling the truth is part of it, and acknowledging the truth is part of it, and listening to truth is part of it. So these are light practices of meditation.